guys, me again. So, what day is it? Wednesday today. And usually I get an Asda shop with my dad on a Wednesday, but he is away and I don't want to be spending £40 in Asda for a home delivery. So I have got a day off today, yay! I have just been absolutely flat out. I have taken on extra work this month. I've been offered loads of extra work, so I'm like, yes, taking it all in, because the prices of stuff, it's just getting really, they've gone up again, haven't they? And I was just getting on top of all my bills and everything, and I thought, yes, I'm in a much better place. I've got a little bit of money left over every month. I'm not in the minus anymore like I was last winter. And everything's gone up again and I'm back to square one. So I'm taking extra shifts when I can. One-off cleaning jobs, I've had some gardening jobs, anything that I can get my hands on, I'm saying yes to, that I can fit in. So that's why I've been super busy. I've been back to the allotment as well. We've had some lovely days here. It's really damp and miserable today, but still very warm. So I thought, right, it's a perfect day to go and do some food shopping. Yeah, so I went back to the allotment, did some trimming, took my son, found some squash and pumpkins, which I didn't think I would have any this year because they've been so rubbish. But these ones, the vines have, they'd all dried up and everything, so it's perfect time to harvest them when the stems go a little bit woody. And I've just had these in the window. So this is a potato squash. The last time I grow this, it's like a bush variety. It doesn't trail off, but you get loads on. But this year I only got one. And this is a round butternut squash. It's either Buffy Ball or no, it's not, because this is Autumn Crown, and usually I get loads of them, absolutely loads, but again I only got one, but I'm so chuffed because I didn't think I was having any, and then my son came and he was like, I found a pumpkin. I was like, yay. So yeah, super chuffed, this pumpkin under the weeds, that's where it was on the ground, look. But this will be for Halloween. In a couple of weeks he'll carve it, or we can carve it before Halloween. So yeah, it doesn't need to store, so that's fine. I'm not fussed about that, but at least we got one. Because I'd begrudge paying for pumpkins when I know I can grow them. Yeah, I've also been picking loads of beans, look at all them. And can you see it up here just a little bit? I have got a new dehydrator that my brother-in-law gave me, yay! He used to do some things on it with his kids, but he doesn't use it anymore, and it was just getting in the way. I was like, yes please, because I got the Tower air fryer because it's got the dehydrator on that, but if I want to do herbs and stuff, it's no good because they're so light, it just blows them everywhere. But yeah, so I've got the beans there. I've had them on for about half an hour when I picked them, and I've just left them up there now to do their own thing. It's been really warm, it's dry, so yeah, they should dry on their own without me turning it off. These ones would dry on the plants already, on the poles, so that was great. I've had a few that were still green, but I don't know when the weather's going to change, and it has today, so I'm glad I've picked them. And I put them in the freezer so I can just get them out and use them straight away, just boil them a little bit. I won't need to rehydrate them or anything, soak them in water, nothing. It's been super busy, guys, keeping me out of trouble. So I am going to have a cup of tea now, and I am going to sit down and look to see we've got some good deals. I know Lidl have got some really good veg on offer at the moment, pick of the week. I say really good, it's the veg we eat. You know, like sometimes it can like be baby sweet corn, a little baby sweet packet. We don't eat that. It can be like a little packet of green beans, fresh green beans. Great, but I know I can buy a bag of frozen for £1, or, you know. So I don't see any point, even though fresh green beans are nice, we tend to eat them when I've grown them at the allotment. And if we want green beans any other time, they're frozen, not fresh, because they're just too expensive. But I know they've got some veg, like swede, cauliflower. So I'm going to have a nosy at Lidl, see what they've got. I know Farm Foods were doing frozen chicken for $1.99. So I might pop over to Farm Foods, because that's literally just round the corner and down the road a bit. So I can get some frozen chicken from Farm Foods for $1.99. I want to see what Aldi has on offer. Somebody posted that Tesco's have got, with their Tesco card, they've got some good deals on. Yeah, there's loads. So I am going to have a cup of tea now. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make some kind of plan on what I can get on special offer. So because I've been on top of my bills and stuff, we've tended to eat what we want, kind of thing. Not all the time, but if we fancy something, it's like, oh yeah, we'll get that. Still on a budget. I'm not like, buying steaks and stuff like that. But now I'm having to go back, and we've had the allotment, we've had loads of food from the allotment, so that was really good. But now I'm going back to eating what I can get, which is fine, it's absolutely fine. So today, going to look at all the special offers and getting what I can and making a meal out of that, rather than thinking, right, we want sausage and mash this day, we want a roast chicken dinner that day, or roast pork, or we would like some ribs, or things like that, or chicken nuggets, or anything easy. That won't be the case now for a while again, until I can sort my finances out again. Anyway, yeah, so what I do is I go around, look at all the supermarkets, find out all the offers online, and see what I can get for my money, and then I make meals around them. And it works out great. It works out great. Just every now and then you think, oh, I really fancy that, but it's out of the budget, so we can't do it. Right, here's my £20. I'm going to sit down now, find some offers, drink my tea and go shopping. Okay guys, first shop I am going into is Farm Foods, to look for some chicken. So hopefully, yeah, they'll have some frozen chicken for $1.99. We'll see what we can get. So I head to the fruit. Really good price on strawberries, 69p. Pack of 4 figs, 79p. They've got apples, pineapples, bananas, peppers, onions, potatoes. Really, really good prices on stuff. But I didn't get any this time. And then here's the chickens for $1.99, and as you can see, completely empty. There were some chickens next to them, but they were £4.50, so I left it. Really good price on cheese, $1.75 for 350 grams. This is £2 in Home Bargains and in Lidl. I can't get over the price of mixed fruit. 3 bags for £7 or $2.99 a bag. It used to be £5. Really, really expensive. Peas, £1.19 for 800. I can get them way cheaper than this. Lidl's, Tesco's and Aldi. Well guys, that was a complete and utter disaster. They didn't have any chickens. I asked the lady when they'd be getting more in, and it must have been last time I came here with my dad, I managed to get some, and I took 5. I spent £10 on them and I took 5, and I felt really guilty for doing that. And then this man and woman came and just filled their trolleys. They had about 20 of them in there. So I said to the lady, do you know when you have a next stock? And she said, we don't know. We can't tell you. People, when they come in, people just jump on them straight away. And I was like, can you start putting like a limit on them so people can maybe only have 5? Families, are depending on that. All their bags of chicken, like even their coated chicken and everything like that. They're all like £5 a bag. Their prices have gone up so much now. Right, anyway, I had a quick look in B&M because B&M's right next door and there's nothing in there that I needed. So now I'm going to go down to Home Bargains. I've started the furthest away and then basically I'll go in a big circle kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to give Home Bargains a try because I need some fruit. And they're usually really, really good on fruit, and sometimes they have special offer on the veg. So I'll see what, I've got some prices written down so I can compare and see if it's any cheaper there. Right, let's go. Not food, but candles are £2.99 because they're Halloween ones. All the other candles these size are £3.99, so worth buying a Halloween one to save yourself £1. They had some lentils here, 89p. Really good buy, but I've got loads at home so I didn't bother, but that is a good buy. Noodles 3 for £1.20. They used to be 4 for £1, so they've gone up slightly, but different flavours: spicy, chicken, beef, loads of different ones. They used to do rice for 30p for a small bag of dried rice. They don't do that now. This broth mix, soup and broth mix, really good, but it's got barley in it, and barley doesn't agree with my son, and I've got loads of things like this at home anyway, but for 79p it'll bulk out a meal great. I think these fish cakes are a really, really good price, 6 for £1.79. They were £2 odd in Farm Foods, so yeah, a really good price, and I'm a little bit gutted that I didn't get any. But never mind. Chicken breast fillets, a kilo, but they were only 80-something% meat, whereas the mini chicken breast fillets were 96% meat. So, yeah, just check, see which one's the better deal. The reduced section, they had a little bit of stuff here. Mashed potato 45p, and they had the swede and carrot mash 55p, bits of chicken 99p, and if you're on your own I think these are a bargain price, and great to stick in the freezer, but I want to make more than just these little ones. So bacon here, £1.55. There's some bacon bits above it for £1.49, but look how thick. There's only like a couple of pieces in there, and what I need it for, it won't do. Fruit, there's nectarines £1.29, not bad. Flat peaches, they were awful, £1.19. Plums 89p, but not bad. Grapes £1.79. Raspberries, yeah, and then their lettuces were brown. It was awful. Look at them, because they've got no dates on them. Look at that. Broccoli, cauliflower, they were brown, but obviously they need to do stock check and get rid of that. It looks awful, absolutely awful. Beetroot 39p. Bargain, absolute bargain. They had onions, potatoes, 2 kilos for £1.19, sweet corn 89p, and I know I can get all this cheaper. Good buy, 65p for 4 jacket potatoes, not bad at all, but I've got loads in the freezer. Baguettes 69p, they were 89p in Farm Foods, really good buy, but I've got some at home so don't need them. I did fancy these though, tea cakes for 99p, but I was brave and strong and I didn't buy them. Okay guys, we're in Lidl now and I'm hoping to get a bit of stuff here. Home Bargains was amazing, really chuffed. So I got this week's meat from there, and I'll go into more detail about that when I get home, because shopping around like this takes a while, and I need to get back home, so I'm hoping to go in here now and get most of my shopping. Look at these prices guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of food we eat. Cauliflowers, potatoes, lettuce, swede, butternut, squash, and look at those prices, amazing, and they're good size. Carrots here 50p a bag, a kilo, also they were 50p a kilo loose.
Organic carrots were 75p. Oranges here, large ones 169 for 4, or medium ones 129 for 5, but the medium ones were just the same size as the large ones. I didn't understand it. Apples are quite expensive. Bananas 99p. So yeah, pears, sorry. See, beetroot 62p, and I get so much cheaper. Tomatoes, I didn't need any of them. Celery 57p, and I could have got it for 39p in Tesco's, so I just left that. I didn't need it. Oh, look at these bowls. These are amazing little bowls. $3.99 though, and chicken poke bowls. I do this kind of thing, but I call them Buddha bowls. But they had this chicken one that looked amazing. They did a mushroom one. Really, oh, they look so colourful and nice. And this was a salmon one, raw salmon. Yuck. But yeah, me and my winter boots. Sushi, oh, it looked amazing. So this was my backup chicken. Extra large chicken drumsticks for $3.99 for 2 kilos. But oh, I thought, what a faff. I've done it before and I would do it again. But that's why I went with the 1 kilogram frozen chicken, so I didn't have to peel chicken off bones. Oh, I thought this belly pork was $2.49, but it's in the wrong place and it was price of burgers. I would have had that. Ah, never mind. Sausages $3.99, crazy. Look at me in my winter boots. I really thought it was cold outside today, but no, it was nice and warm. Okay, look at the cheese here, £2.55 for 50 grams more than 400 grams. You know, the cheap cheese you can only buy in big blocks, but yeah, that cheese in Farm Foods was cheaper. Look, we've got white eggs, not something we often see over here in the UK, but £2.49 for 15 free range, or $1.99 for the caged hen eggs 15. But I don't need eggs this week. I used to pay £1.99 or £2.49 for this oil, and now it's £5.19 a litre. Red grapes, yeah, not a bad price. This is $1.69 for 500 grams. Frozen peas, they didn't have any of the cheap ones. The cheapest ones they had were 99p, so I left them. Parsnips 60p. Those cabbages were tiny, but it's per kilo, not per cabbage, so they go on weight. Sweetheart cabbages. Broccoli 95p for those tiddly little things. Nope. Courgette, definitely not. 49p sweet corn, I've got my own. Look at these beauties, 69p for Savoy cabbage, and they're absolutely massive, huge. What have we got here? Oh, those lentils, £1.35. They were 89p in Home Bargains. This range at the moment is 15% off, so anything from this range with your Lidl card is 15%. This was like pepper and aubergine spread. I have no idea what it is, but it looked really, really nice. Yeah, but I thought it was a pasta sauce, but it's some kind of spread. Yeah, so I don't know, but I didn't get it. It was $1.99, but yeah, didn't get it. There's loads in the range. There's sunflower seeds. There was noodles, egg noodles for 69p, but I've got loads. It was oh, this is the seasoning I use, $1.99 all-purpose seasoning, and there was 15% off today.
Right guys, I'm back. That took me about 2 hours. Can't remember if it was just under or just over. Anyway, yeah, so came in under budget. This is not a food haul to say like breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is kind of stuff that I wanted to get or see what I could get with £20 to feed us this week or to help feed us this week. But I'll also be using like stuff from my prepping pantry and my cupboards, what I've got left in the fridge, I think I've got a couple of sweet potato, I've got onions from the allotment, I've got my butternut squash and butternut squash and mashed potato squash, and I've got some stuff in the freezer as well. But I went with my £20 to see what I could get. Farm foods, absolute rubbish. I was so gutted, and you know, when you depend on that, when you see it and you depend on it, and you get there and it's really, really sad that they haven't got any. But we came up with something different, or I've come up with something different. And as you've seen the videos now, I took some videos as I was going around. I didn't video everything because there was a lot of people there. They walk in front of you. I don't like filming them. I don't know if I am allowed to film, but I was just literally trying to get the prices, and that was it. So, in Home Bargains, the chicken breast fillets were on special offer, a kilo for $3.99, but it was only 84% meat. And then they had 1,000 grams of mini chicken breasts, which is equal to 1 kilogram for $3.99, and these are 94%. The rest is just like water, unfortunately. But yeah, they were $3.99. My other option was the drumsticks in Lidl, the extra large, and I have done that before. It is a bit of a faff trying to peel them and everything, and I don't know, with all the bones and the skin taken off, if I would get a lot more than a kilo. So yeah, anyway, I went for these for $3.99. I'm going to chuck them in the freezer. I also got 8 back bacon rashers smoked for £1.55. Great, so really chuffed, because we used the last of our bacon today. I have been buying those big packs, found them for $3.99, they're $4.99 in Home Bargains, and I put them in the tub and they last like a month, they last ages, but not in the budget today, so I just got these for £1.55. I did see the bacon bits, but there was like 2 really fat like gammon pieces, and that is great if that's what you're after, or if you're going to chop it up to put it in something like a carbonara, brilliant. But I usually put it on a sandwich or give it to my son for breakfast or lunch or whatever, and so that is no good to us like that for what I want it for. And then I got a pack of beetroot for 39p. I love beetroot, mayonnaise and cheese on a sandwich. Gorgeous. And I'm glad that Home Bargains are the cheapest place that I can find beetroot in Lidl. I think it was 60p, something like that. But you've seen it in the video how much it was. If I filmed that bit, might not have, but yeah, it was 60p or more. So glad I got it from Home Bargains. Then my plan was to go to Lidl, which I did, and then after Lidl I wasn't going to go to Aldi's because there was nothing there apart from celery that was on special offer, but it was on offer in Tesco's, so I was just going to go from Lidl to Tesco because there was a few things on special offer there. So the broccoli was 59p. This is with a Tesco Club card. Broccoli was 59p, parsnips were 50p for 500, celery was 39p, and carrots were 50p. That's why I was going to go to Aldi. They had some, oh no, they're red potatoes, not grapes. Oh, that's okay then. Oh, the grapes in Sainsbury's were £1.80. Oh, phew. I thought I'd made a mistake then and paid far too much for the grapes. So I thought I'd have a look around Lidl, and if I could get stuff in Lidl, because Tesco's is like 2 miles away. Yeah, say it's like 2 miles away, Tesco's, and I was just thinking, is it worth my petrol, wear and tear on the car, like the tyres and everything? Can I just get something else in Lidl, or can I get the same but it might cost me a little bit more but work out cheaper, because the price of petrol and diesel and everything, fuel, has gone through the roof again. Right, let me show you what I got in Lidl first of all. Okay. Now their cauliflowers are on special offer for 75p. Look at the size of that! Yay! They're usually 95p or 99p. I bought one the other week. We're going to have cauliflower wings with it. Changed my mind and did cauliflower steaks in the... I'm so excited, guys. Got to slow down, haven't I? Cauliflower steaks in the air fryer, and they were gorgeous. My son really enjoyed it. And then the rest of the cauliflower I stuck in a Thai curry, in the Massaman curry. The paste, I used the paste from Lidl, and it wasn't that nice, and it was really, really spicy compared to the one I've used before. Coconut milk was gorgeous. Yeah, so once I use that Massaman curry paste, I know it's only 99p, but I won't be using it again because it was fine and we ate it. It just wasn't as nice as the one we had before. But I put cauliflower, carrots and potatoes in it, and my dad phoned and he said to my son, "Oh, what you had for dinner?" He said, "Oh, that Thai curry." And my dad said, "Oh, what did you have in it?" And he's like, "Potatoes, carrots and chicken." So I said to him, "Did you have chicken in that curry in yours?" And he said, yeah, it was really nice. See, didn't even notice, no meat in it whatsoever. But yeah, with the potatoes and the carrots, gorgeous. Then they had Swede on special offer for 45p. Look at the size of that. Amazing. Super church. I got a bag of carrots, 1 kilo. These were 50p, so the same price as Tesco. So I thought, great. They had lettuce, romaine hearts. Now then, usually for one of these it's 99p, but I've got 2 in here, and they were on special offer as well for 55p. Yay! I do a lot of salad boats in them, so we just have a whole leaf and I fill it full of pepper and cucumber and stuff like that. Lovely. And I want to put it on some burgers. I'm going to make some chicken burgers with those fillets. Then I got some bread rolls for 50p instead of 72p because I want to do the chicken burgers. Thought they'd be lovely. Now then, what else did I want? I wanted broccoli, parsnips, celery. I couldn't get it, was too expensive, but I got the carrots. So instead of the broccoli and the I got the parsnips. Parsnips, 500 grams, 60p, which are the normal price in Tesco, but if you use your club card, you get them for 50p. But I thought 10p. I'm going to use more than that in fuel. So I just got them from Lidl for 60p, and then instead of getting broccoli, I got another cauliflower for 75p. We'll multitask and we'll make a cup of tea while I'm here. Lovely. Okay. And I got another Swede as well for 45p. So I didn't get any potatoes. They had some good deals on potatoes. I could have gone to Al. They had a bag of red potatoes for 99p. They had some lovely jacket potatoes in Home Bargains for 65p. But I've still got some new potatoes, and I've got the sweet potatoes. And I thought with the Swede and the carrots and the parsnips, I can make mash. So didn't need potatoes. And I also got a massive Savoy. Look at that. Oh, yay. And how much was that? 69p for that. Oh, lovely. And I know I can make some lovely like soup as well. I could make a cauliflower cheese soup. Oh, gorgeous. I got a cucumber for 79p. Now then, they had some mini cucumbers for 79p, and you get them in a pot. They were 250 grams, but I weighed this one and this was 360, so it worked out cheaper to get a big cucumber. And I'm so glad my son wasn't with me because he loves those little cucumbers. Right, I got a tin of sweet corn, 72p. This has come down 8p. It was 80p last time. And I also got dark soy sauce for 55p because I got a voucher on my Lidl Plus for 15% off. So I got 8p off that. But something that we use all the time. I got natural yogurt for 35p. I could have gone with whole milk, made my own, but it just worked out cheaper this week on my budget to get this. So that's what I got. Then I wanted some fruit, and as you saw, the large oranges, you only got 4, but they were way more, £1.79. And these medium oranges was 5 for £1.29, but they're the same size. Look at them. And then what I do with these is I slice them, chop them up into segments, and my son just eats them like that in the skin. He doesn't eat the skin, he leaves the skin, but yeah, really easy and saves me battering around peeling them. And then I got a box of red grapes. This is what I was panicking about because I'd just come back and saw red and it was 99p, but it was red potatoes from Aldi for 99p. I thought I had a look in Tesco's, but it was Sainsbury's. Their red grapes were on special offer for £1.80. These were £1.79 for... I've got something on. £1.79 for 500 grams. When I get them from Asda with my dad, we get 2 for £2, and it varies in weight. They're like 150 grams less than this, 125, because sometimes you get 350, sometimes you get 375 grams in the container. And last I got Hovis Soft White, which was £1.39. I love this bread, it's gorgeous. And so if I was on a super tight budget, if my budget didn't, if I needed something else, I wouldn't have got that. But because I had enough money, I did. The cheese in Farm Foods, really good price. And but I've got some still in the freezer. I bought a massive block from Costco's a coffee in it, Costco, and I chopped it up and grated it, so I've got loads of cheese in the freezer, so I didn't need that, but that was a real good deal. Milk, I took my elderly neighbour over the road yesterday to Flower Club, and then I picked her up and brought her home, and she gave me a pint of milk for taking her. I was like, oh, that is so sweet of her. I was like, oh, thank you very much. Her husband is poorly, he's in the hospital at the moment, so she's not drinking as much milk as normal, and she didn't want to change and mess the milkman around, so she was like, would you like some milk? I was like, yes please. So got some milk. What did I spend? Oh sorry, these were £1.69 the grapes. So my total came to £17.87p, and I've got £2.13, yep, correct. I've got £2.13 left, so if we need milk during the week, I have got enough left over. Or I'll say in the week before the next week's shopping. I'll leave it in my little pot there. Let me bring you in and show you what I got. I was hoping that Lidl would have one of those £1.50 boxes, but they've even got rid of the stand where they usually put them, so I don't know if our Lidl has stopped doing it, or the one that I go to has stopped. So I've got my bread rolls, cucumber, lettuce, oranges and grapes. I've also got tinned fruit still and some fruit in the freezer. That price of fruit, frozen fruit in Farm Foods, really expensive. Farm Foods has gone really expensive in general now. Cauliflower, bacon, parsnips, swede, another collie, carrots, cabbage, my frozen chicken breasts. I've got natural yogurt and a tin of sweet corn hiding there, and my soy sauce, and there's the change for the week. if I need anything else. Those lentils in Home Bargains were a really good buy as well if you want to get a bit more protein. That broth mix, didn't get it because I've got some here, and my son isn't very good with barley. My mum was exactly the same. It's strange. I'm not saying he's got an allergy to it, more like an intolerance, and it makes his skin really itchy. And yeah, so I didn't get it, but that, another thing to bulk out your meals and to fill you up. Oh, that broth mix, great. I didn't get the lentils because I've got plenty of lentils, and I will be using some. Did you see those little gorgeous salad bowls from Lidl? $3.99, crazy price. But that's the kind of stuff I've been eating. I've got frozen edamame. I went looking for pickled red cabbage. I was gonna get that jar of pickled vegetables. I think there's carrot, cabbage, gherkins in there, and that range in Lidl's had 15% off at the moment. The jar was £1.49, and I thought, no, I've got cabbage in the fridge, red cabbage. If I want to do a little pickle, I can do one really quick, really simple. I'm not spending £1.49 on something I don't know if I will like it. So yeah, I left them, but oh, you know, and that's what I fancy now, one of those little salad bowls. Gorgeous. But I think I'm just gonna be really super quick and have a cheese sandwich with beetroot and mayonnaise. But I can have some of those salad bowls for my lunch. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, so that is this week's shopping haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's something a little bit different, and I hope I haven't spoken too fast, but I'm just so excited to show you guys what I could get for £20. And I know, oh, this is going to feed us so well. And anything left over, like the swede, if we don't use it straight away, I chop it up and freeze it. It freezes really well. But what I might do is I might do some prep. Yeah, I need to get this video edited and up for you guys so you can watch it. So thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye!